Alright, guys, so I'm kind of flipping between books here because um I think I'm going to mix Poultry for Profit with Pet Fowl, and then the next one I'll start with Poultry as Pesticide and Poultry for Pleasure, then combining species. But this one is going to be Poultry for Profit and includes niche markets, colorful eggs, locally grown meats, and pet fowl. Okay, so here we go on this one. I just wanted to get a second one up there out of raising poultry, and then I'm going to move on to I have a ton of pins. Yeah, they're kind of like pins. I want to get some of my pins done, but I also have some articles that I have saved between Google and DuckDuckGo. So, yeah, I want to get them out there because it's also information. I also want to get the tabs off my webpage. So, all right, here we go. Poultry for profit. People often successfully raised poultry as a source of income. In days gone by, this income was known as the farm wife's egg money. She would take care of the hens, take the eggs to market, and keep the profits from such endeavors for household expenses or other family needs. It's like in Little House on the Prairie. Those days are in the past. Now men and women are the farmers, of course, but there is still a distinct possibility that money can be made from raising poultry. Farm stand, eggs on the farm stand, not just farm fresh eggs from the chickens, but we'll have eggs from our ducks, which they will be more expensive, but anyway. Keep in mind that even though a great deal of work is involved and long hours of focused energy are necessary, the profits may not be large. But you do have an opportunity to make poultry a profitable business venture nevertheless. Backyard raisers are never going to be able to be more profitable than the giant egg farms or broiler facilities that produce millions of eggs and millions of butchered birds per year. However, you can seek out well-paying niche markets to help make your poultry hobby profitable. And that, I'm not out for that. I just want to help provide eggs for people. I want to help provide healthy food, and that's what it's all about for us. So, niche markets are created by the demands of consumers desiring a product that is rare or can't be found easily among more mainstream products. For example, a niche market is created when someone wants farm fresh eggs laid by free range laying hens. And I'll free range them as much as possible. I think what I'm going to do is continue adding on to their run. And what I'd like to do is make it to where I can close off part of the run and let it, like regrow with grass and, that kind of stuff to make it to where it's healthy for them to kind of move their foraging around. Other niche markets are customers who desire eggs from hens that have been fed a special diet to produce eggs higher in omega-3 fatty acids, or eggs from soy and or corn-free rations. Also, of course, some customers seek to eat eggs with unique colors, such as the pastels of the Americanas, or Araucanas, or the deep dark brown eggs in the Morans. Penat, Penadisenkas, Welsumers, and Barnevelders. I can't really pronounce that one. The one I was trying to pronounce was Penadesencas. In order to find potential customers, you must research the market in your area and work to develop your clientele. Know your particular area and what people desire, and then go for that particular avenue. Colorful eggs. Colorful eggs can be lucrative. For example, even though there is no content difference between brown eggs and white eggs, People think brown eggs are fresher and will dole out more cash for them. A marketing ploy some years ago gave customers the idea that brown eggs were fresher because they came from local farms and white eggs, more common in the supermarkets then, were shipped in and therefore older. This gave brown egg sales a boost over white egg sales for a time. Although there is something aesthetically pleasing about those deep, dark brown eggs that makes one think of a farm in a rural, peaceful setting, the difference in egg flavor depends solely upon what the chickens have been fed. And I stand by that. Kalmbach feed was great. We had some really good eggs. Okay. A stale egg is a stale egg, and a fresh egg is a fresh egg, regardless of the shell color. If you want to make a little extra cash on eggs, keep in mind that you can develop niche markets among people who enjoy getting an assortment of colored eggs. And that's, another reason why we want the assortment of chickens. You can provide a colorful variety in the egg carton: blue, green, tinted off white, light brown, and deep, dark, almost chocolate color. And the Isa Browns, I do believe they were the ones that were laying like almost an Indian red color to the shell. The eggs' colors are almost as diverse as the birds that produce them, and they really are. A flock made up of Americanas, Orpingtons, Leghorns, Rhode Island Reds, Langshans, and Morans will provide a customer with a delight that comes with a pleasing color palette. Locally grown meats. You may find a niche market for fresh meats in your area. Search out those who long for the taste of real chicken, not the tasteless flesh that must be prepared with a salty coating or broth injections to provide any semblance of flavor. By selling a young chicken that has a traditional texture, you provide customers with an intensely flavorful meal, unlike what most people have experienced. Even older hens will produce a rich, tasty broth for chicken and dumplings. Chicken and noodle combinations. Bandit. Rat. Chicken and noodle combinations or other comfort food dishes. Bandit. Quiet. Some ethnic cultures that prefer dark-feathered or other particular types of birds have created a demand for live birds. Southeast Asian values silkies. Dark-feathered birds are prized by all cultures other than European-descended U.S. residents. In the United States, many folks seem to like their chickens with white feathers and yellow legs, and they have to be easy to dress. Other cultures don't always share these values, and once they find you are a source for the type of chicken they prefer over others, you can easily develop a working relationship and perhaps profit for your farming venture. Blech. Other sources of revenue include niche markets for Coturnix quail eggs, for pickling and boiling for lunchtime and snacks, duck eggs for baking, and fresh geese for traditional holiday meals. And we could do all of that. It is almost impossible to locate a fresh dressed goose for Christmas or other holiday dinners, but roast goose is especially prized by the people of Central and Eastern European descent and by foodies desiring a new twist on a traditional dinner. People are beginning to seek out heritage turkeys and naturally mating turkeys, those that are able to breed without artificial insemination, that do not have the large, particular broad breast but have rich, succulent meat. With the rise of niche markets and people hoping to purchase locally raised food, many opportunities exist for the person hoping to turn their poultry venture into a profit. Alright. And that's actually an idea with the turkeys. I think I'm gonna start really asking around about, even the turkeys at Family Farm. Because that would be good to actually have the turkeys that have the rich, succulent meat and not just, because I don't want the turkeys that have the, hormones and that kind of thing in them. fowl. Perhaps because so many folks were charmed as children by Mother Goose stories and included illustrations of little ducklings, goslings, and baby chicks, there will always be people who want to raise poultry for pets. During the Easter season, when many across the world are celebrating spring and new life, people are particularly attracted to purchasing poultry for pets. Well, we're going to be purchasing them for our farm. Arguments exist both for and against using poultry as pets, although I've come to find that there are no absolutes regarding which breeds are suitable as pets. I've seen the wildest chickens become very tame and docile around someone who's spent a considerable length of time with the birds. I've also seen chickens that I usually consider tame and docile act wild when their raiser is not spending any time with them or has treated them poorly. Just as people have their own personalities and mannerisms, poultry personalities are uniquely individual. Some tend to make better pets than others, however. Okay, so that's it for that one. And I will get off from here and I'll get this up there. Oh, there's one other part I forgot. Don't stop at chickens for eggs and meat. Eggs from all species of poultry can be consumed and in many cases make wonderful tasty additions to your diet. Duck eggs are fabulous for baking and cooking. They make outstanding cakes and pastries and some of the fluffiest omelets. Goose eggs are also edible, but goose egg production is never quite high enough, nor is the season long enough for geese to be raised solely for the purpose of eating the eggs. Goose eggs are far more valuable than for other purposes and never need be wasted if you plan wisely. They are widely sought for many pysanky, eggs decorated with traditional Ukrainian folk designs using the wax-resistant dyeing method. So even eggs that candle out of the incubator as infertile can be blown out and used for egg decorating. Turkey eggs are a wonderful substitute for chicken eggs. In fact, they are virtually indistinguishable. Turkey hens lay 80 or more eggs per season, and some more than others. The key to keeping turkeys laying is to constantly gather the eggs to keep them from wanting to steal a nest. Lay and raise a clutch of eggs hidden from the general flow of traffic. Guinea eggs are also close to chicken eggs in taste and texture. They are smaller and the shells unbelievably hard, but the yolks are firm and stand high in the pan. Quail eggs, although very small, are quite edible and can make cute party bites when made into deviled eggs or used to dot the tops of a potato salad or the like. They are commonly pickled and make beautiful decorations when mixed with pickled beets. Alright, now I'm done with that one. Alright, so that was fowl for exhibition up through pet fowl. So I'm going to go ahead and get this up there, and I will see you guys in a little bit on the next video. Remember to do your research, you guys. It's so important. And check your subscriptions. Make sure you're still subscribed. Click that notification bell and click on all to make sure you get all the notifications. And I will see you guys in the next video. Do your research, you guys. See you in a few. Bye.